We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
I wanted to focus on this line because it literally just excluded women.
Writing is one of the most important things we have as a society, mostly because of its ability to promote democracy. The freedom of the press is one of the most important liberties that we have.
That fits right on theme, actually.
To the American Revolution to current day.
Yeah. Okay, now I do have to write this down.
Yeah, the prompt is such a big and broad question in a delightful way. It's looking into the Declaration of Independence and the promises that were made then, and then just seeing how that is reflected in their lives and communities today. Who was present, whose voices were included, whose voices were excluded, what promises don't feel like they were upheld.
Writing is a process, but also it is a revolutionary act. For my ancestry, right, it was illegal for a reason, because writing and words have power.
My name is Vicky Sue, and I was born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts. And I'm a current senior at Boston Land School and incoming freshman at Yale. I really like writing about the news because it sort of relates to my love for history as well. Looking back at history and looking at current events, you can see different connections between the two and also learn from the past while writing for a better future. This issue is definitely one of the most important issues Teens in Print has done.
When I was reading the Declaration, what I was thinking about is that a lot of the things that the US stated in the Declaration that they were trying to get rid of is something that they would impose on other countries.
So I was looking at American imperialism after World War II, when America intervened in Vietnam. Although the Declaration says that a government should derive its power from the consent of the governed, America sometimes hasn't followed its principle. People should be more educated on how, similar to other European empires who we often learn about, like Britain and Spain, America also did a lot of its own empire building.
We live in a very vibrant information economy, and the kinds of standards and expectations that we think about for today's journalism are really grounded in the longer history of print. The 18th century is such a fascinating period. We start to see the development of a reading public that emerges in relationship to things such as newspapers, bookstores, subscription libraries, and also even coffee houses. And these venues become an important site for political debate. Print culture in the 1770s was a way, more broadly, to exercise a form of resistance against the British monarchy. Paine really transformed the revolutionary movement, and he did so through a pamphlet. He wrote for the everyday person. Arguably, this sets a kind of template that could be used much later. Zines have a relationship to the longer history of print in multiple ways. They are so often aligned with a kind of critical stance on history and culture. And it makes a lot of sense because the people that produce zines often don't have access to mass media. They really just want to get their ideas out there.
My name is Alina. I am a student at Harvard College. When I was thinking about the promises of the revolution, I really wanted to be able to express my own experiences and my own ideas through an outlet that has welcomed me before. I really wanted to emphasize the idea of fairness. It was said that women will have these rights eventually, or women are equal to men in some ways, but history has shown that it's still not really the case. I know I'm lucky to be here. My grandmother in Vietnam never went to high school, and it was only a few hundred years ago that women in the United States gained the right to education. And yet, despite centuries of progress and millions of women fighting, it feels like we're going backwards. In the United States, abortion rights have been rolled back. women are still paid less than their male counterparts in most fields. We remain underrepresented in positions of power and leadership. Even though my piece isn't necessarily a very positive one, I hope that in a way it inspires change, hope, and inspiration for a better world.
Democracy and journalism are deeply intermeshed. Especially today, younger people are really attuned to the power of media. Zines are crucial for that longer history of informed public conversation.
One of my life goals is to promote democratic participation in America, and I feel like doing that through journalism, I've been able to raise awareness. I feel like writing has given me my voice. As a young person, sometimes you think you can't do that much in society, but in reality, your voice has so much power.